Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got videos today from OshayDukeJackson.
On March 15th, 2026, Michael B. Jordan finally made the biggest achievement of his life.
And the Oscar goes to Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan finally won his first Oscar with his performance in the movie Sinners. Michael B. Jordan had been winning a lot of movie awards from just different movie bodies in the industry, but the Oscars was the one that he was looking for. And for Michael B. Jordan, this has been a long time coming. Michael B. Jordan is from Newark, where he attended the legendary Arts High School. And it was a long ride from Newark, New Jersey to Los Angeles, California, and into the industry. But there's something that we're missing here.
There's this old African-American adage, and it goes like, you'll have to work twice as hard to get half as far. And this generally holds true across generations, across the diaspora, right? Like, it's a firmly held proverb in the community. As a Black person, in any room you walk into, you're expected to be twice as charismatic and twice as smart and twice as disciplined. And
you know, it's funny that I guess this is said in the Black community. We say the same thing in the Asian community. You have to outwork everyone in the room. That's how Asians kind of operate. If you can outwork everyone in the room, you'll be the rich one.
And twice as interesting, but like you literally get peanuts in comparison to the white people.
Now, this is a pretty interesting saying in the Black community because largely it has been true. A Black person typically has to be twice as hardworking, twice as good to get the same results as a white person. Historically, that
they say, you guys, again, I'm not trying to step down the Black community, but Asian community is also a lot worse. Remember, Asian men are seen as a much lower echelon of everything, especially when it comes to dating. Like what? Asian men have to earn what? 400, 350K to be equal to a same white person, Black person that equals about 70 to 100K. That's what, you know.
That's kind of what we've always been saying in the community. If you're a Black man like Michael B. Jordan, it's even worse. You may need to be 2 to 3 times as good, and you cannot have any scandals.
I mean, technically, he was twice as good because he played 2 different characters in the movie.
Your life off camera has to match your life on camera. And it's very difficult for a young man like Michael B. Jordan, under 40, to not be having problems,
to
not be having kids out of wedlock, to live up to who he say he is on camera professionally is something that many Black men need to understand.
True.
And then again, there is the elephant in the room. The Lori Harvey breakup.
He didn't have the dog on that one. I like the dog.
We all know from 2020 to 2022, Michael B. Jordan dated Lori Harvey. And many of us believe that he got dumped. Once Michael B. Jordan was dumped, it was so many ladies applauding Lori Harvey for basically just getting rid of him. For whatever reason, we don't really know, but they thought it was cool. She was able to dump Future. She was able to dump Michael B. Jordan. So it was a really big power flex. But again, that's 2022, and then we're in 2026. Now, he was getting hit with cryptic posts from Lori Harvey. She was throwing a lot of shade by putting up these cryptic stories on Instagrams. Like, this is a very popular one where she basically said, dump him, right? This is like right after the breakup with Michael B. Jordan. And you know what he could not do?
Fail.
He could not respond to her. This is important for all of us to know. Just because you're going through pain and other ladies have the opportunity, or your ex-girlfriend or whatever the case is, to come out and bash you, you have to stay in pocket, especially if you are a professional Black man. If you are tied to an industry and somebody else signs your check and you need to have the appearance of a Black man that can control his emotions, you can't respond. Let me give you an example of another person. Look at Corey Hardrick. This is very, very, very similar. When Tia Mowry was talking about she was better, she would never go back selling for less, taking shots at him, saying how she was a best parent, strong single mother, all kind of things. Obviously, he must have felt bad about this, but he did not respond. He said he cried every night for a year straight. But you know what ended up happening for him? Oh, he just went to Tyler Perry and got a major multi-million-dollar deal.
Money.
Again, just because.
This is why stoicism and the ability to walk away, meaning you don't care anymore, guys. That's what the ability to walk away truly is not caring anymore and walking away.
Because you're hurt as a black man doesn't mean that you got to act erratic. You still have to learn to control your emotions.
Everything.
And this is the exact same thing that Michael B. Jordan did. He did not let this bother him. What did he do?
And that adage was absolutely on display last night at the Oscars because Michael B. Jordan did win Best Actor, but he won Best Actor for a movie in which he played 2 literal leading roles. Okay, he worked twice as hard. Sinners has become an absolute cultural phenomenon. Right?
In the movie Sinners,
I think the movie's okay. Like, it felt like it was 2 different movies. To me, it didn't really mesh well together, but it was enjoyable, entertaining.
he was dedicated. So much so, he played 2 roles to win the award.
I can agree. He did a damn good job of playing the twins.
Great movie. That's right. He worked twice as hard. And then what else happened?
And he won, right? But throughout this award season, throughout his press, Michael B. Jordan has been delightful and gracious and humble. And
Despite winning, despite doing all of those things, he remained humble. But do you want to know what? What kind of stuff is Lori Harvey doing right now?
What's up, guys? So I just finished washing my hair. Don't mind my wet shirt. And on days when I'm wearing my hair curly, I like to use the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Curl Enhancing Smoothie.
And what else?
Okay, so I just got back from my birthday dinner. I went to do a little fit check. This is what I wore tonight.
I know what you're probably wondering. Why did I post videos of Lori Harvey and what she was doing?
Because that's all she's got is her stupid little TikTok and Instagram. She got nothing going on for her.
Well, Lori Harvey is doing what all influencers are doing who are obsessed with themselves, talking about themselves and not giving the industry what they really want. Lori Harvey is building her brand, her individual brand, by caring about what she likes. And those fans who like her will be worshiping her because, oh my God, you're liking what Lori Harvey has. And oh, let's buy her skin collection so that you can use her makeup. This is the typical play of ladies who think that they're really all that, but maybe they're not. And when Lori Harvey broke up Michael B. Jordan, it was all about her. It's all about her needs. Her needs have to be met. It has to serve her. Well, look at Michael B. Jordan. He is serving the whole international world. And that's why his value is growing and hers is not. Lori Harvey is going to be declining probably pretty fast in the next 5 years.
Yep.
And it's not because she's not attractive or it's not because she's not beautiful. It's just because Lori Harvey doesn't have any interest on making anybody happy. The only person that Lori Harvey is okay about making happy is herself. This is a difference with men.
A man's prime is a lot later in life because it's way more seasoned. Talking about if you do it right, 30s to late 30s to beyond. Think about all the successful men.
It becomes very enjoyable. It can be tough. I'm not saying it's not. There's a lot of work to be done, but it becomes a lot more enjoyable. The money's there because you worked hard for it. I don't know what else to say about it. It's like I'm actually living this life now that I finally got myself up in my 30s. I'm almost 40. I'll be 40 this year. Yeah. If you work hard, you get to live a much better life in your 40s than you've ever lived. It's a good thing.
And that you see in your day-to-day life. They're always going to be older than us. Yes, there will be outliers and anomalies that will be relative to our age, but it's usually people who are significantly older than us. That's just how it works. That's just how life is. When I see dudes ready to kick...
And this is why the respecting elders thing has always been such a thing in like Asian culture and a lot of other cultures, right? Because they've lived life. They've gotten through those experiences. They got to where you want to be already. They might have some advice for you.
kick the bucket about some struggles that they're going through at like 18 through 25, gang, just realize it's not your time yet. You're not ready yet. But if you keep on working, you start seasoning yourself, you start figuring out what looks good on you, what does good for you, what makes you money, you get your body right, bro, by the time you are in your 30s, you're going to be straight. And
This is why men like Michael B. Jordan end up winning later on in life. And I wanted to talk about this, especially to you brothers out there who might be younger or things are not really going your way and you've come onto some hard times. We're all going to come into hard times in life, right? That's why the scriptures say, man born of woman shall surely pass away, and his life is full of trouble. So your life is going to be full of trouble. But the one thing that you got to understand as a man is while your life is full of trouble and problems, it doesn't mean that you got to make somebody else's life full of trouble and problems. See, if you want to go head on and get successful, you got to find out how to be valuable to other people. Okay. And that's
what did I always tell you guys? Be of value to others, to the people around you. If you can provide value to the people around you and the people that matter, you're going to be successful because that's what people look for. Value.
That's what Michael B. Jordan did. He said, I'm going to work twice as hard to be valuable to other people. And Lori Harvey is saying, I want somebody to work twice as hard to serve me, which that is not worth it. Okay. Michael B. Jordan was extremely successful in 2022. She didn't like that version. She's actually gotten worse. He's actually gotten better. And even if she really wanted to date him, she would have no real opportunity. It's not because she's not beautiful. She just don't have anything to offer. She didn't grow in the last 4 to 5 years. She's still the same person. You know, Lori Harvey is like that good basketball player that can jump real high. And, you know, he has a good mid-range, but, you know, they can't go left or they're not the best defender. They can't read the pick and rolls. They haven't worked on their skills. And so she's just kind of hit a plateau, whereas Michael B. Jordan is not. He's figuring out what the world wants and he's willing to give the world what it wants. And so as men, that's what we have to do. It's what we are called to do.
Damn right.
We are called to give the world what it wants as men, because typically that's how society grows. And
I mean, that's how we become valuable ourselves, is to provide value to the world.
Once we're able to give the world what it wants, the world gives us what we want.
Damn right.
Women, many of them, not all of them, in my honest opinion, believe that the world should give them what they want. And they focus about what they should get. This is kind of why you see a lady that may have 3 or 4 kids, you know, about 4 different dudes, and, you know, I deserve this and I deserve that, and what somebody must do, what somebody must serve me, somebody must do this and that. Anybody can feel however they want. And if you have a girlfriend or a wife or somebody who's left you recently and you're going through those problems, it's understandable. But the key is this: that lady or that woman, if she is selfish, you don't have to worry about her meeting a better guy. She won't. Even if she does meet a better guy, she won't be there for long. Because she's not gonna grow. She'll still be dating the same type of dudes for a same amount of time, and then you'll just continue to get better. And then you'll put yourself in a position to meet the person who wants to take you to the next level. And that's the one great thing about life that I love. As long as you are looking to be more valuable and giving people what they need in ordering to be a good person, you're gonna get rewarded. Just like Michael B. Jordan.
Hell yeah.
It might be twice the work and it might be twice as hard, but you're gonna get it. Instead of sitting back thinking that somebody owes you something when they don't. And I wonder how Lori Harvey feels now, but she's sitting up making TikTok videos about how to do a makeup tutorial when Michael B. Jordan is trending all across the world without her by his side, winning an Oscar.
You know, what did they say? The best revenge is success, right? Now everyone talks about Michael B. Jordan. He's in everybody's mouths. He's on all the internet trending. Success. Now she is bombarded with his name, his face, him at In-N-Out, him with the Oscar. My man. This is why I say it, guys. Go out there and be successful. Make some money. Be of value. Why? Because your life is deserving of it. You deserve to have a good life as long as you earn it. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate it. Catch you guys next time. Ciao.